Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitor, Falcons North Vermillion. She's a guard wearing number 22, a senior, Riley Dowers. That guard number 22, a junior.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crawfordsville High School for varsity basketball, girls basketball. Crawfordsville, the host school, they will take on the visitors from North Vermillion. Deontay P. here alongside here. Coach Hobson. Coach, how are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Doing well. Can't complain. As we get the starting lineups here for both teams, and this is my first time watching this Crawfordsville girls basketball team under head coach by Tyler Smith.
I'm right there with you because I only got just a little bit on the internet. This is my first time live as well.
So Crawfordsville will go with Olivia Reed. Shay Williamson will get the start. Looks like number 22, Peyton Sennett. She's a senior. 5'7" senior. Number 10, Megan Simmons. And that guard's going to be number 13, Lauren Kellerman. So the Athenians 4-16 on the season, and for North Vermillion they are 17-5. So North Vermillion, as we know, play in a much smaller class of basketball. They're in the Wabash River Conference with Park Heritage, Attica, Covington, Fountain Central, and of course Crawfordsville. A young lineup here as we get ready for tip-off, and it's going to go in the hands of North Vermillion. It's number 22, Riley Dowers.
Crawfordsville starts out in a 1-2-2 zone.
Basket's off the mark there by Hannah Ellis.
Williamson with the rebound and then lost it out of bounds as she tried to dribble out of traffic.
Inbound pass to Hannah Ellis. She goes up for a shot, and she's fouled. An early foul against the Athenians.
It's on Olivia Reed.
Olivia Reed, that's her first. Hannah Ellis connects with her first free throw. Hannah Ellis, 2 of 2. And here's Shay Williamson. Over to Simmons. Simmons takes a shot, and it's going to be too much power, and she's going to miss it, and it's going to be into the hands of North Vermillion. That's number 32, Brianna West, over to number 22, Riley Dowers. She goes up. She's fouled. Count the basket. Dowers, basket's good. She's going to go to the line and shoot the and one. Basket's good by Dowers.
Dowers, the second leading scorer on a team with 13.6. Leading scorer is number 23, Crowder, for the Falcons. North Vermillion in a man-to-man defense.
Shay Williamson looking for options. Get the offense set up, get them some points here early. Here's Lauren Kellerman. She goes inside, and it's batted away. And 23, that's going to be Mackenzie Crowder. As you mentioned, she's second and leading on the team for North Vermillion. Vermillion with an early 7-0 lead here with just under 6.5 left here in the first quarter. Here's Megan Simmons over to Williamson. Williamson goes inside, passes Sennett. Sennett takes a three, and Sennett. 3-point basket is good.
Good play by the Athenians there to penetrate the defense and create an opening.
Able to set something up. We noticed over the past that Peyton Sennett is not afraid to shoot threes, and that's what she specializes in. As Crowder misses her 3-point baskets picked up. Here's Megan Simmons. Goes inside, and Megan Simmons too strong, and her basket's good. Second chance effort there for Megan Simmons.
Good job getting her own miss. Real strong move to the basket as well, too.
It's going to be out of bounds. North Vermillion basketball, and Crawfordsville cut the lead into 2.
A 7-0 run to start the game by the Falcons, and then Crawfordsville with 5 quick of their own, all by Simmons. Of course, Kellerman, the leading scorer on the team, 15.9.
Basket by West is no good.
That's off a Crowder.
Bounds, and it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. Reed inbound pass to Williamson. Over back to Reed. Over to Sennett. Down low to Simmons, and Simmons basket off the front iron. She grabs her own rebound, and it's stripped away.
Well, a good pass inside. Had a point-blank range layup there and able to convert.
There's Dowers. Good ball movement here, and just a foul.
That's number 2 on Olivia Reed.
Olivia Reed with her second foul of the game. She's in early foul trouble, so they're going to bring in number 11, Kirsten Hutchins, sophomore.
1-3-1 defense now by the Athenians.
There's Crowder. Over to Dowers. Down low.
Just a little happy feet there. Yeah, he caught it. 3 seniors on the roster for North Vermillion. Crowder, their leading scorer, is a junior.
Here's Simmons. Over to Sennett. Sennett thinks about it. Sennett takes a 3-point shot, and the bank is open.
Open late on a Tuesday night.
Peyton Sennett with a trifecta.
Athenians with their first lead.
And basket's no good by number 32. That was Brianna West. And Brianna West with the ball. She gets fouled.
Well, the Athenians are digging themselves a hole with all these reach-in and fouls that are going on. 4 team fouls already to none for North Vermillion.
Here's Dowers over to Crowder. Crowder guarded by Kellerman.
North Vermillion, a 56% free throw shooting team.
And it's picked off by Lauren Kellerman. She goes inside for layup, and too strong off the backboard there. And turnover's picked up by Kirsten Hutchins. Athenians getting some early turnovers. And here's Kellerman for 3. And Lauren Kellerman.
That's a good start. Get Kellerman with a hot hand here. Athenians with 3 3-pointers here in the early going.
Not afraid to take 3-point shots. And that's, again, we talked about, and a 3-point basket off the mark there by Mackenzie Crowder, but it's going to be out of bounds. North Vermillion basketball. We talked about, Coach Hobson, how Lauren Kellerman specializes in her 3-point game, and she's athletic, she's quick, and she's able to drive to the basket, not afraid to make turnovers. She's athletic.
And she can play defense and steal the ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Crawfordsville basketball.
But she likes that left hand a little better than the right hand.
Oh, yeah. As we get a timeout here by North Vermillion. And as you mentioned, the whole Kellerman family, aren't they all lefties? Or
Alex is a right-handed.
Alex is right-handed. Okay.
Yeah. But Mama's right-handed. So
we get a timeout here early as Crawfordsville leads 11-7 with 3:22.
Yeah, I like the effort
so
far. I mean, the Athenians, got down, but boy, they just stayed with it and
good hustle,
playing hard and getting their hands on some balls. They can keep away from the reach-in fouls. It'll play well into them as we play out the rest of this first half.
Absolutely. Here's Williamson inbound pass to Sennett. Sennett looked like she was going to take a three-point shot. Here's Williamson, and she gets called for the travel.
Yeah. Got to keep that pivot foot.
Here's Mackenzie Crowder. Over to Dowers, and it's picked off again by Lauren Kellerman. She goes inside for a layup, and it's good.
Boy, it could have been an and one there, I think,
Lauren
almost.
Kellerman.
Good soft touch.
As the Athenians, and it's off the front. It's going to be out of bounds. Crawfordsville basketball. So the Athenians jump out to a 13-7 lead, and they're getting turnovers.
Yes.
Defensively, and they're able to get score off turnovers, and that's vital, and that's key. That's how they're going to win this ball game.
I've not seen North Vermillion play either, but I think this zone defense is really kind of hurrying them up and taking them out of their game a little bit.
And it's out of bounds. Crawfordsville maintains possession. And here's Sennett. Sennett with the jumper and off the front, but it's picked up.
Williamson with the rebound. Got fouled going up to the shot.
Fouls on number 32, Brianna West. That's her first, team's first. And it's Williamson at the line shooting two.
Williamson, the 5'4" guard, in there amongst the trees, getting the rebound. Just great effort. Nice-looking free throw.
Able to connect with her second free throw.
Boy, after that 7-0 run, the Athenians with a 15-0 run of their own here.
Here's Crowder. And kickball violation.
They just really look out of sorts against this zone defense, like they just really don't know how to attack it. And it can be that way. I mean, that 1-3-1 can be very effective.
Absolutely, and especially because you're limiting the ability for them to drive to the basket. And like I said, the Athenians have been able to get some turnovers out of the 1-3-1, so it seems like it's working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Down low to Ellis, and a foul. That looked questionable.
Wow.
From what we have a bad, we don't have that great of a view, but from what it looked like, from my perspective, that looked like it was all ball, but hey.
He said it was body. So we couldn't see the body, what was going on, but.
And it's Brianna West at the line. She hits her first free throw, and second free throw's up, and it's not going to connect, and it's picked up by number 12. Here's Kellerman, goes inside, and Kellerman.
She really slides in nicely with that move through the defense and kind of fading as she goes through, but boy, she's got nice touch on the glass.
And another kickball violation.
They're just determined they're going to throw that ball back across, and Kellerman's just waiting for it.
Dowers, and no one home. A turnover, and it's Crawfordsville leading 17-8 with just under 90 seconds left here and the first quarter. Here's Hutchins. Over to Sennett. Down low to Macy York, and Macy York off the front arm, picks up a rebound, and over to Sennett. Sennett back low to York, and out of bounds. Crawfordsville basketball.
York, a sophomore for the Athenians, brings some size inside.
Kellerman. Sennett. Williamson over to Williamson takes a three. Williamson's three-point basket is off the back iron.
Don't reach.
And Crawfordsville's playing the press here. And a foul.
I believe is that her second as well? Yeah, that'll be number 2 on Williamson.
So it's one thing that, of course, to play the trap and the press, but you got to be mindful and cautious about fouling,
right?
In that situation. Of course, it's almost hard to not to.
Yeah, they had a trap going, but as good as their half court defense is down here, there's really no sense in fouling 94 feet from the basket like they did down here, because North Vermillion has not threatened really down here
not at all
in the half court since that early start.
Williamson goes to the basket. She gets fouled, shooting foul. She's going to go to the line for 2. First free throw is good.
I think I saw Kellerman at about a 71% free throw shooter, I think. Looks great.
71%. Wow. That's impressive. Here's Dowers inside, and Dowers throws up a shot, but it's going to be no good. Dowers again.
Well, there's an over the back they could have called, I think.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds on North Vermillion.
Be Crawford's.
Oh, they did call the foul. Yeah, he did call it. 32 over the back on that.
Over the back on number 32, Brianna West. That's her second, team's third. Crawfordsville looks like they'll hold the ball for the final shot. As time is winding down, less than 15 seconds left. Here's Sennett. Over the York. Back to Sennett. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And Kellerman's shot is up, and it's no good. So, Crawfordsville with an impressive first quarter, and they lead 19-8 going into the second. Coach Hobson, what'd you see good out of the Athenians?
Well, obviously, knocking down the three-pointers certainly helps, but good active feet on the defensive end down here, moving in their 1-3-1 and creating a lot of havoc for North Vermillion, really, I think is the key to the game so far. North Vermillion looks totally out of sorts on offense down here, like they've never gone against a 1-3-1 or something. But, just stay with that. We'll see what kind of adjustments the Falcons can make here at the quarter. But really, Athenians with 19 points in the quarter.
Very impressive.
That's a dominant quarter.
And their ability to get turnovers doesn't seem like they're slowing down from it. I mean, they've, like you said, their 1-2-1 zone, or 1-3-1, excuse me. The 1-3-1 zone looks like it's working out well for them, and that's why they have a 19-8 lead here.
Yeah, I do. Wasn't it 7-0 to start the game?
Oh yeah.
So 19-1 run after that. That is impressive. See if the Falcons are coming out Athenian ball here to start the second quarter. Man-to-man defense still by the Falcons.
Here's Shea Williamson over to Hutchins. Over to Sennett. Sennett looking for options, and it's over to Kellerman. Kellerman goes inside, loses the ball, and it's picked up by number 23. That's going to be Crowder. Crowder over to Dowers, and her three-point basket falls short. Crawfordsville basketball. Shea Williamson over the Kellerman, and an offensive foul is going to be called against the Athenians.
It's on Senate, I believe. In
That's her second, team 7th. I didn't really see what happened there. I just looked over and the ref blew the whistle.
I think it was either a moving screen or she pushed off when she made her cut out.
There's 34, and that's going to be Ellis.
York with the block.
Basket's batted away by York. Here's Lauren Kellerman down low to York. York takes a shot, and York's basket rattles around, and it's in. Crawfordsville with a 21-8 lead here in the second. Inside and foul.
Reach-in foul on York. Falcons finally got the ball inside. I mean, that's what they need. You know, it's really for them, they're just not showing much patience, it seems like. They're just in a rush against this 1-3-1. Really, you need to get ball reversal. Of course, they tried to get ball reversal out front, and we've taken that away. So, you know, look to try to get that ball to the free throw line area, but they've got to get some movement.
Dowers, her free throw is no good.
So Olivia Reed checked back in. Did you catch that? I didn't hear if you...
I saw Olivia Reed and Emma Balaz checking in for the Lady Athenians. There's Balaz. She takes a shot. And Emma Balaz with her first basket of the game.
Good movement. Penetrate again and kick out for the wide open jump shot. Just good team ball by the Athenians.
Basket by Pierman's no good, and picked up by Olivia Reed. Olivia Reed down low to Balaz, in and out of the hands of Balaz.
Good idea.
Three-point attempt here by Dowers, and Dowers' three-point basket is short.
She's mentally, I noticed after she airballed her last three-pointer, she was shaking her head, and then, boy, she just looks really frustrated now. So.
Here's Olivia Reed. Over to Kellerman. Kellerman takes a three-point shot, and it's off. Here's Kellerman, goes inside for layup, and it's off the backboard.
Ellis with the rebound inside for the Falcons.
Here's Pierman.
Olivia Reed better be careful. She's
Ellis.
Reaching in again there.
And basket is good by Dowers, and the run.
It's a good job by her taking that. She's missing her three-pointer, so take it to the rack and see if you can get something going for her.
You got to be able to regain your confidence in your shot by starting off with a couple layups, like you said, and then maybe hitting a three when needed.
Yeah.
Here's Hutchins over to Reed.
Falcons have stayed with the man-to-man defense.
Here's Reed for three. Her three-point basket is good.
Good job. Good by Kellerman to draw the defense, and after the attempted steal by the Falcons, and then hit it over to Reed for another wide-open three.
Good setup there by the Lady Athenians. And that's going to be Kinsey Crowder.
Good strong rebound by York.
Olivia Reed, guarded by Pierman. Here's Hutchins. Hutchins with a jump shot and off the back iron. And it's picked up by Balaz. Balaz off the other side of the backboard. Athenians with a 26-10 lead. And basket's good by Mackenzie Crowder. 26-12 with just under 3:40.
Athenians didn't stop the ball. That's always a rule. First rule, get back on defense. You got to stop the ball.
Absolutely. Here's Kellerman over the Hutchins, and it's off the hands of Ava Martin. Out of bounds, Athenian basketball. Olivia Reed. Over the Kellerman. Kellerman over to York. Over to Reed, and Reed goes inside, and she's fouled.
Reach-in foul on Pierman, is it? Cammie Pierman, sophomore.
About past to Kellerman. Kellerman goes inside, and Kellerman's layup is in and out. Here's Dowers. Goes inside, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's 2 times now the Falcons are getting the rebound and getting the ball down the floor quickly, and the Athenians are not picking up and stopping the ball. That's one way to beat the 1-3-1 defense, is don't let them get set up.
Dowers at the line. Her first free throw's in and out. There's a second free throw from Dowers, and it's good. There's Olivia Reed over to Kellerman. Over to York. Back to Reed. With Balaz.
That was a back door. Only missed the back door to...
A hair late on that backdoor pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be North Vermillion basketball. Like you mentioned, the backdoor was open, and that was a good opportunity for Athenians to get another 2 points to increase their lead. But just a half second late there. Down low, here's Dowers, and it's deflected, picked up by Pierman. That's going to be Dowers. Basket is good by Hannah
Good
Ellis.
job crashing the boards by Ellis. That's one of the bad things about a zone defense is you a lot of times don't get blocked out.
Absolutely. Here's Balaz over the Reed, and timeout. Timeout Athenians.
30-second timeout. Yeah, the second quarter has been pretty even here. 7 points for Crawfordsville in the quarter, and then 7 for North Vermillion.
Out of the timeout here with right at 2 minutes left here and the first half. Crawfordsville leads 26-15, and it'll be Crawfordsville basketball.
Williamson checks back in with those 2 fouls. So the last 2 minutes here, you've got Olivia Reed and Shay Williamson both playing with 2 fouls.
Got to be mindful and smart these next 2 minutes. Here in the half, left in the half, here's Simmons over to Williamson. Williamson over to Reed. Back to Williamson over to Simmons. Simmons back to Williamson. Over to Reed. Kellerman. Good ball movement here by the Athenians. Here's Kellerman. She goes inside, and basket's off the back pad. Out of the hands of Mackenzie Crowder.
Yeah.
Turnover, it'll be Athenian basketball.
Good job by Shay Williamson hustling back and then getting turned around to stop the ball, and actually kind of got a hand on it and batted it right back to Crowder, and then she knocked it out of bounds.
And here's Kellerman. Thought about going inside, but passes down low to York. York over to Reed. Reed, 3-point basket, and it's off the front iron. Here's Dowers. Minute left here in the second quarter. Over to Crowder. And it's picked off by Kellerman. And a fight for the ball. Who's got it? Out of bounds. It's going to be Athenian basketball.
Yeah, they were both going for the ball. Kellerman fell down and actually fell into Crowder a little bit, but Pistols will just call out a play on, both going for the ball. I'm sure the North Vermillion coach doesn't agree with that.
Here's Kellerman. And she's fouled by Dowers.
15th foul on the Falcons, so 2 more fouls before the Athenians are shooting. North Vermillion will actually be in the double bonus the rest of this half.
It's 31. Callie Naylor, freshman, checking in for North Vermillion. Simmons. Simmons, three-point basket. And three-point basket is in and out. Looked like it was going to go in for a second.
Yeah, good soft touch. Just didn't quite get the roll.
Pierman over to Ellis. Ellis drives inside. Ellis basket is good.
Breakdown in the defense there.
Hannah Ellis. And here's Olivia Reed down low to Kellerman. Kellerman, her
Nice
basket's
pass.
good.
Good pass by Olivia Reed as Kellerman established position down low.
5 seconds left here. And here's Crowder out of bounds. It's going to be North Vermillion basketball. 2.9 seconds left here in the first half. Naylor. Inbound pass, and it's deflected, picked up by Crowder, and Crowder takes a quick shot, and it's off the front iron. So, at the end of the first half, your score, Crawfordsville 28, North Vermillion 17.
Even second quarter there as both teams scored 11 points and, 9 points and kept that 11-point margin in place. So good, strong half by Crawfordsville. See if they can come out the start of the second half the way they did there basically the last half of the first quarter and take this game over possibly.
Absolutely, and overall it's been, of course, from the scoreboard, it's been all Athenians at this point, but North Vermillion able to trim that deficit from earlier in the first quarter, and they are within 11 points of this game. So, for the Athenians, I mean, they, like you said, the zone seems to be working for them. You know, there's been a couple times where North Vermillion's able to, defeat the zone and, get a couple baskets here and there, but, the turnovers that the Athenians are getting on defense and their ability to score points off turnovers is going in their favor right now.
Well, that's what really started playing into Crawfordsville's favor was when they were able to score. They started scoring. That enabled them to get back and set up in that defense, whereas when they've been missing a lot of shots here in the second quarter, North Vermillion's been getting the ball down the floor quickly and a few times got easy layup attempts, or one layup and another miss. I think they got fouled, but nonetheless beating the defense down the floor.
So we get caught up on what's happening in this ball game, and of course, like we said, this is my first time watching the Lady Athenians play this season, and it's different. Last couple seasons I've been doing the public address announcing for all the girls and most of the boys basketball games, and a couple weeks ago the Sugar Creek Classic was my first time watching the boys play, so I was able to watch those guys play, and they defeated Southmont in the Sugar Creek Classic on that Friday night. So,
well, we're going to take a break here at halftime.
Yes, we will.
We'll turn things down, and we'll be back here in about 5 or 6 minutes as we get ready to start for the second half.
Welcome back to Crawfordsville High School. Varsity girls basketball, Crawfordsville and North Vermillion as we get set for the second half. And Olivia Reed getting an early turnover there for the Athenians. As we talked about how the first half went for both teams, of course the Athenians trailed early 7-0 and ran away with a 21-0 run. 21-0 run, and it's been all Athenians.
You could see North Vermillion on offense there wanted to try and get the ball inside, but it was a good job by Olivia dropping back quickly to take that away.
Some early turnover here by the Athenians. No one home on that one.
Well, we'll see who wins the halftime adjustment. See what kind of adjustments coaches have made. Crawfordsville still in the 1-3-1.
Here's Dowers.
There, that's how you beat it.
And, an easy layup, but it's picked up by number 12, Ava Martin.
That diagonal pass is the one that's open. If you get the ball to the elbow on the other side and can get before the defense on the opposite side drops back, that's open. But the girl missed a shot, but good job hustling by the Falcons to get that rebound. So North Vermillion in the 2-3 zone now of their own to see how that. No, they're not either. Man-to-man. It looked like a zone defense there for a moment, but I guess
it was hard
everybody was
hard
standing
to tell,
around.
Yeah. And a turnover. And North Vermillion
just not patient enough. I mean, you're trying to throw the ball inside.
Dowers over the Crowder. Crowder with the jumper, and Crowder's basket's good.
Good head fake to let the defense run by and then step in and hit a nice, easy jump shot.
North Vermillion trailing by 7.
So this is kind of how the first quarter started with North Vermillion on that 7-0 run to start the game. 4-0 run thus far.
Here's Kellerman over to Simmons. Simmons bounce pass to Williamson. Williamson goes inside and out to Reed. Over to...
That'll help.
3-point basket is good.
Good
by Megan
touch.
Simmons.
Just nice soft touch once again.
In and out, and it went in. Here's Crowder. Over to Dowers. And here's Crowder with the jump shot, and it's off the back, and it's picked up by Megan Simmons.
Good rebound inside by Simmons. Another point-blank shot there for Crowder.
Here's Simmons. Her basket's in and out, but it's picked up by Kellerman. Kellerman goes up for it, and it's off the back.
Good rebound by Kellerman, hustling in there and grabbing that, and then just missing the point-blank shot there.
Here's Crowder. Takes a 3-point shot, and it's off the front, picked up by Williamson. Williamson down low to Simmons. Simmons goes up, and Megan Simmons' basket's good.
Nice head fake to let the defense fly by.
Good read there.
In.
Good read there by Williamson looking for Simmons down low. Athenians with a 33-21 lead here with 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. And out of bounds, it's going to be Athenian basketball. Number 24, Cammie Pierman.
You know, basketball can be a game of runs. That 4-0 run to start this half by the Falcons. Crawfordsville answers with quick 5 of their own now to push the lead back up to 12.
Here's Simmons inside.
Oh,
and
man. No foul there.
Batted away by number 34, Hannah Ellis. Here's Crowder. Down low to Martin, and it's picked up by Kellerman. Here's Kellerman on the... And too strong on the layup, and it's going to roll out. Here's Dowers. Takes a jumper, and Dowers, her jumper is good.
We don't want her to get heated up.
North Vermillion trailed by 10 here, and Williamson over to Simmons, and Simmons' basket's good. Good look there. She was unguarded.
Yeah.
No one was guarding Simmons, and able to get a easy layup.
Good head fake there by Williams, kind of hesitation head fake, and then drove by the defense and just created that easy basket.
Here's Martin. Martin goes up, and she's fouled. Fouls on number 10. That's Megan Simmons.
It's her first.
And that's Martin. Her first free throw is no good. Second free throw by Martin. Up. And it's good. 35-24 lead here for the Athenians. And here's Williamson inside, and a foul.
Shea Williamson penetrating the defense once again. Was creating a wide open shot there on that one as well.
Here's Williamson. Here's Sennett. Over the Reed. Reed shot is good. Lydia Reed.
Boy, good quick ball movement. I really like how this team shares the rock.
Quick strike ability. Here's Crowder. Thought about throwing it over the Dowers, but she takes a three-point shot, and it's in and out. Picked up by Simmons. Here's Williamson. Over the Kellerman. Kellerman goes inside, loses the ball, able to take it back up, goes inside, and out of bounds. Looking for a foul there.
Yeah.
It's like it's Kirsten Hutchins and Macy York back in for the Lady Athenians, and we have a timeout. North Vermillion. Should be a full timeout. So just looked like coming out of the half, looked like North Vermillion had a early 4-point run, and Athenians able to extend the lead even more.
Yeah, the action has picked up a little bit here in the second half. Both teams moving the ball a little more quickly. But, just watching that sequence there, it's like, what's a foul? It's hard. You watch games sometimes, you go, well, when's it a foul and when's it not? Is it just once in a while I'm going to call a foul, or what? Kellerman really thought she got fouled there, but and I thought maybe she did too. I thought if they weren't going to call a foul, that it would be North Vermillion, or off of North Vermillion, knocking the ball out of bounds. But the referees have a lot better seat than I do, and
yeah,
these old eyes, I guess, just don't see as well as they used to, maybe. So.
Oh, and it's picked off.
Oh, good head up. But she threw it off a North Vermillion player. Yes. Shea Williamson grabbed that ball and was about to fall out of bounds, and she threw it off the North Vermillion player back out of bounds. And maybe my eyes aren't as bad as they. The thistle right there in front of it missed it. So
here's Williamson, guarded closely by Dowers. Dowers with some good defense, and here's Kellerman goes inside, and Kellerman's basket's good.
There, now she had the nice soft touch, laid it up over, did a jump stop, and laid it up off the front of the rim. And I like that.
And that's one of the things I was going to talk about. Kellerman does really well with that jump stop. The hop step there, and three-point basket by Crowder is good. I mean, that hop step is going to fake a defender out every time, and it's turnover picked up by Crowder. She goes inside. Crowder is fouled. Crowder with the hustle for the North Vermillion Falcons here. And
yep, just picked up Kellerman there at the half court and wasn't really went to her left hand strong, did the defender, and just took the ball away from her.
Crowder, her first basket's good. Crowder. Second free throw is off the back. And it's picked up by Williamson. Williamson. Ball ripped away by Dowers, but Crawfordsville will maintain possession. Here's Williamson.
We got a little battle going here with between.
Here's Macy York, and her jumper is no good. Here's Dowers. Down low. Picked up by Ava Martin, and Ava Martin's basket in and out. Picked up by Olivia Reed.
Blocked there by York inside again.
Olivia Reed with some hustle, but out of bounds, unable to maintain possession of the ball as she's dribbling. Athenians with a 39-28 lead here with minute 5 left here in the third quarter.
Well, we're still on that 11-point lead. That's where we were at halftime and at the end of the first quarter.
And Ava Martin's basket's no good off the front.
Yeah, Dowers and Williamson are really got a little battle within the game going here.
Here's York. Now low to Kellerman. Kellerman with the layup falls short. Picked up by Crowder. Her three-point basket is off the backboard. Picked up by York.
Another good rebound there by York inside.
Looks like Crawfordsville will hold for the last possession. And it's picked up by Crowder.
Into anticipation.
And out of nowhere, Lauren Kellerman knocking out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle back. As a good anticipation by Crowder on the pass, and then Kellerman hustling back and stopping an easy layup for Crowder.
Here's Pierman. Inbound pass to Crowder. Crowder takes a shot. Crowder's shot is off the back. And 5 seconds left. And basket is good. That's number 34, Hannah Ellis, getting the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, Crawfordsville 39 and North Vermillion 30. So North Vermillion cut the lead, and they're within 9 points here, starting the fourth quarter.
Nobody picked up Ellis. She just drove right into the lane for it, really, and she even had time to kind of peek at the clock and see how much time she had left.
Yeah.
And drove it in there.
We'll see how this fourth quarter plays out.
Well, not many fouls that quarter. The Athenians only picked up 1, and the Falcons 2, so the only real foul trouble, really, you'd say none now at this point, with Reed still has those 2 fouls, and Williamson has those 2. So down to the crunch time now.
See if the Lady Athenians can pull away, and we'll see if North Vermillion can make a comeback.
Athenian ball to start the quarter here. So we got a chance to get back to 11-point lead, possibly 12 with a 3.
And Dowers. Some good defense, but unable to. And it's picked up by Dowers. Riley Dowers, and she's fouled.
Well, the 2 girls with 2 fouls, as I just mentioned, one of them got their 3rd. It's on Olivia Reed. Dowers came back. It looked like, she was there, and Olivia just threw the ball right to her for a turnover there. Still in the 1-3-1 here for Crawfordsville. Really, Kellerman extending that out on the side there.
And Hannah Ellis
lost the ball out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Crawfordsville basketball.
Oh, here we go. Full court pressure now.
Looking for a turnover, and it's picked up by
Nobody
Kellerman.
back.
Kellerman goes up for a layup, and Kellerman with the quick strike layup. Like you said, no one guarding her, so, hey, quick strike ability, able to get a layup. Athenians
now the
lead by 11.
Athenians extend their pressure.
Here's Hutchins down low to York. York, her basket's good. Athenians extending their lead. They lead by 13. And here's Crowder over to an easy basket.
No travel there.
And here's Kellerman. Kellerman for three. Kellerman's three-point basket's no good. And it's picked up by Dowers. Dowers inside, past excuse me.
I don't think Crawfordsville wants to get into a up-tempo game here with that lead. We've got the lead.
Macy York, her basket's good.
That always helps.
and you did mention you don't want to get into an up-tempo lead. You got an up-tempo. You don't want to get up-tempo because, like you said, they have a lead here. And, of course, the name of the game right now is try to milk some clock. And Riley Dowers.
That's a long three by Dowers. After she airballed those first two, she was short on the ones in the first half. She backed up 3 feet and drained that one.
Here's Hutchins over to Williamson, and the Athenians look gassed right now.
Dowers is really extending her pressure, really trying to put pressure. Her and Williamson, it's fun to watch. They're really going after it.
Here's York. Her basket's up, and it's good.
Nice looking shot.
Timeout, Athenians.
This is fun. This is a good game.
Athenians look tired right now. They look gassed after that quick.
Well, that's another reason that you get into that run and gun game. I mean, that really played into North Vermillion's hands there. They were getting some easy shots, and then we took a quick shot down there and didn't hit it early. But back up to a 10-point lead now, so maybe Coach Smith can kind of get the troops settled down a little bit here and
get them a breather and time to go over the game plan for the rest of the game. And I think he's telling them, hey, look, we got to get back on defense, and we cannot push the ball. We just got to slow down. And
well, you don't want to completely take the air out of it, but just take good shots. I don't mind pushing the ball down the floor, but just make sure we're taking good shots out of that. I mean, what we've been doing is working. We had an 11-point lead, so let's not get out of what's been working for us.
Got to go back to what was working for them. Beginning, here's Pierman over to Dowers. Dowers down low, and that's going to be Hannah Ellis.
That's where it's open if you can get that. That's a good job by the Falcons there.
Out of bounds, Crawfordsville basketball. And like we said, Dowers with the...
She's really stepped up her defense here as of late.
Kellerman goes inside. Kellerman's basket's good. That's the thing. One thing you got to notice about when you're playing like pressure defense, if you're face up on them, it's almost, you want to give a space. You want to give some space between your defender because 9 times out of 10, if you're close up on your defender, they're going to make a move and go to a basket or fake you out and get a shot. Basket by Martin's no good. Picked up by Reed, and Reed fighting out of trouble there for the ball.
Yeah, let's watch Dowers and it gets Williamson again. It's a little game within the game going.
Here's Williamson over to York. York thought about it. It's picked up by Pierman. Here's Pierman. She goes inside, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Job by Olivia Reed to knock that away.
And it's Megan Simmons checking back in for the Athenians.
.426 to go here. There's another
Crowder.
three.
Her three-point basket's no good. It's picked up by Sennett. Sennett over to Williamson. Over to Kellerman. Down low to Simmons and out of bounds.
You got to be patient with this and just make the easy pass, create your passing angles, and just take care of the ball here. They're trying to slow it out, let down a little bit there, but you got to be able to do that without turning it over.
Here's Pierman. Pierman's basket's good.
They're finding that diagonal now. That diagonal is working against the 1-3-1. Part of that might be, like you mentioned earlier, getting tired. It might be not moving as well as they have been as they get a nice, easy another layup there by the Athenians. That's the thing that Crawfordsville keeps answering. North Vermillion's getting baskets, but Crawfordsville has had an answer.
Here's Dower. She thought about it, goes inside, and the floater, no good. And she picks up her own rebound. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. Fouls on 0. That's Olivia Reed.
That's her fourth.
Dowers. First free throw. Friendly roll, and it's in. And it's 31. Kelly Naylor checking back in for the Lady Falcons. And Dowers, her second free throw. It's good.
There's the full court press again.
Over to Sennett. Over to Reed, and picked up by Simmons. It looked like a turnover there, but Simmons able to.
Good hustle by Simmons to maintain that possession.
Kellerman over to Sennett. Over to Williamson.
Boy, Dowers is really getting
inside. Kellerman, and she's up.
Man. They might look at that on the replay. That might be a flagrant 1 foul.
Flagrant 1.
Kellerman took it right across the chops, I think, somewhere.
Kellerman's first free throw is good.
Chance to get it back up to 10 here. A tick under 3 minutes left.
Second free throw by Kellerman is good.
Now, move your feet on defense. Don't let them get to the hoop.
Here's Dowers over the Naylor. Naylor over to Dowers. Dowers, three-point attempt, and it's no good.
Williamson's a good rebound. She was in there, got a hand on that. She's just strong and gets position. They finally
defensive foul.
Finally got Dowers for. She's been really
aggressive
on Williamson. Yeah, Williamson not backing down though. Like I say, it's been a fun little battle to watch.
Here's Sennett. And coming inside. Oh.
She had a wide open teammate underneath if she could have got it laid off to her.
Count the basket and the foul.
That's 5 on Reed, then, I think, isn't it?
Looks like Hutchins is going to come in for the foul-troubled Reed. First free throw is no good.
Got to block out. So North Vermillion with a chance to get as close as they've been in a long time. But their 56% team free throw shooting is rearing its ugly head here late in the game.
Yeah. That's 15. Emma Balaz checking back in for the Lady Athenians.
Get in there and rebound, Emma. Oh.
Costly turnover.
Yeah.
Got to be mindful of the situation. I mean, you have a lead, 2 minutes left. I mean, like you said, you don't want to go away from the game that you've been playing. I mean, you definitely want to be able to still put up points to extend your lead, but got to be mindful of what's going on in the situation that they're in right now. Dowers for 3. Her 3-1 basket's no good, and it's picked up by Ellis.
3 seconds, maybe.
And the 3-second violation. Lane violation is getting called against.
I think if she'd have hustled out of the lane after she got rid of the ball, she might have not got called, but she got rid of the ball and then just kind of started walking out of the lane. They were being a little lenient anyway. Don't see that called too much anymore.
Here's Williamson, guarded closely by Crowder.
Get away from that corner there.
Over to Sennett. Sennett over to Hutchins. Hutchins over to Williamson.
Oh.
And it's picked up by Kellerman and down low to Balaz. And Balaz, her basket's good.
Oh, boy. Almost a turnover there, but Kellerman drove in and made a nice pass to Balaz. Good hands to catch that. Lay it in. Big bucket. Really big bucket.
3-point attempt there from Crowder, no good.
Got to get the rebound here.
Timeout, North Vermillion.
North Vermillion's getting a lot of second shots here late in this quarter. We want them to be one and done.
And with 91 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and the Athenians with a 55-46 lead.
Well, I didn't bring the sectional draw with me, but I know that the Lady Athenians played Danville in the second game, I believe, of the sectional. Regular season winding down here.
And the sectional will be held here, if I'm correct. Normally it's here. I mean,
I think it's at Danville, maybe. I'm not sure.
Get you some information about the sectional.
Well, Coach Welliver will know the
tournament.
answer to that. Oh, good block. Wow. Send it with the block. Got the hand right on top of the shot by Bowers there.
Here's Kellerman.
Comes the trap.
Guarded closely and guarded closely by Crowder. Over to Williamson. Williamson down low to Balaz. Here's Williamson. Over the Kellerman.
There we go. Take some time off now. They can foul you.
1 minute left here in the ball game.
Well,
Hutchins. And it's off of her knee, and it's going to be North Vermillion basketball.
well, they took a little bit of time off the clock there before they had the turnover.
Here's Naylor. And it's picked up by Balaz.
Can't believe they're not fouling.
And a foul.
I mean, they can try to get a steal, but you got 9 points to make up in 30 seconds. And
Hey, Reggie Miller did it in, 8 seconds?
Yeah.
9 points, 8
They've
seconds.
got two more. That's only their fourth team foul, so there's a lot of team fouls to give. So if Crawfordsville can get it and kind of dribble around a little bit before. Oh, wow. There's a getting your money's worth foul. Out of bounds once again. Team foul number 5. So they've got one more to give before Crawfordsville goes to the line.
And it's picked up by Dowers. Dowers goes inside. Her basket's good.
You just can't throw that long pass like that in that situation.
As the Athenians will hold the ball.
That looks like it's going to be it.
And the Athenians will hold on to defeat North Vermillion 55-48.
Yeah, that pace picked up in that fourth quarter. A lot of points scored. Crawfordsville scored 16 points in the fourth, and North Vermillion scored 18. Had a 9-point lead at the end of three, and then hold on here for the 7-point win. So big win for Crawfordsville.
The Athenians able to improve to 5-16 on the season as we get ready for sectional basketball.
Here, okay, and then the sectional draw, we played at Danville. At Danville. Yeah.
So as we just got word from Coach Welliver, the sectional will be here at Crawfordsville.
At Danville.
Correction, at Danville.
And we played Danville.
And they played Danville.
A week from
tomorrow.
And then Friday night here, boy-girl doubleheader.
Boy-girl doubleheader.
And we'll have the game on YouTube.
And that's against Frankfurt. Frankfurt. The hot dogs come to town. Well, and as we talked about, Coach Hobson, the Athenians obviously trailed early in the game, 7-0, and able to jump out with a 20-0 run, 20-0 run, and then ever since then it's been all Athenians, and of course North Vermillion able to cut the lead, but just wasn't enough for them to cut the lead too much for them to come close to winning.
I think 8 was as close as they got. They went to the free throw line there with a chance to cut it to 6, but they missed the front end of the 1-and-1, I believe, and then never got any closer than that. Well, in the 7 at the final here, so I guess. But yeah, big win. Good game for Crawfordsville. Fun game to watch. Good effort. It was just an entertaining game
all around.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Hobson, you want to sign us off here?
I will. Thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
And thanks for joining us here. And like I say, come back Friday night for the doubleheader, and have a great rest of your week. This is Daryl Hobson for Deontay Pete, Justin Duggar on the computer, and Coach Brett Welliver on the camera signing off.